So I'm the white transparent dude. I'm here with my buddy Javier. He's the Mexican. Apparently he's racist. But if he was so racist, he wouldn't be sitting here shoulder to shoulder with me.
Racist and transphobic.
And transphobic. But look, if I decided I wanted to turn my dick into a hole, he would still be friends with me. He just wouldn't admit that I'm a female because I'm not. Because genetically I was born as a male. That's not transphobic. That's science.
But then today, oh my God, today I decided to do something a little different. I always talk about politics, and then I always talk about how...
Love me some politics. I do.
I mean, that's all we got to talk about. Politics, but school politics too. And then what comes in school politics? Transgender issues. Those come up a lot, where they're trying to teach kids about this transgender shit. One of the things I said a few videos ago that I was gonna homeschool my kid for this whole transgender issue.
Okay, that's fair.
Remember I told you about that?
Yeah,
shit?
I remember that.
And so everybody's having this delusion that anybody can be whatever they want. And yes, like, you can be a doctor. If you go to school, you're gonna be a doctor. But if you don't go to school and then you don't do all that shit, all the preparation, you say you're a doctor, you're not.
Right, I can't identify as a doctor. I can't identify as a dentist. I can't identify as shit when it comes to something like that if I didn't go to school for it. And look, if I was born with a penis as a genetic male... With a dick, I could say that I would like to be a female. But genetically, I'm a fucking dude. They can chop my dick into pieces and turn it into a hole, but that's not going to make me a female. I'm still going to be a dude. I'm just going to be a dude with a hole where my dick was.
Okay, so let me get people up to date to what's going on.
All right.
So I called an atheist show because I'm an atheist, he's an atheist too. And so I called an atheist show, and it's called The Atheist Experience. And honestly, I learned a lot from these people when it comes to believing in shit that is real. Believing in whatever is real. You can't change shit. And so I made a question. I pointed out an obvious thing about... How could I say this one?
Well, you were asking about God, and they're like, well... No, God doesn't exist. It's not a thing. But you ask about transgenderism, about a male becoming a female, and they're like, no, hold up. That exists. Why is it okay for you to genetically identify as a male when you were born as a female, or vice versa? That's no different than saying that
I believe in God.
I believe in God. That's still make-believe. Look, if I was born with a dick... Right? And I go to a doctor.
Were you born with a dick?
I was born with a dick. I know, big shocker, right? So if I'm born with a dick and I go to a doctor and I'm like, look, doctor, I think I would prefer to live my life as a female, and I would like you to turn my dick into a vagina. Well, they can't turn it into a vagina, but they can invert it and turn it into a hole. And I've seen the whole procedure. I know. It's really fucked up, too, because there's like a whole bunch of cuts.
You know what else is fucked up?
What's
Your eyes
up?
being different color.
Oh, hey, what's up? Look, so I can go to a doctor and I can tell them I want my dick turned into a hole, and they can turn it into a hole with a whole bunch of cuts. But genetically, I was born with a penis. I was born with a dick. I was born genetically as a male. As a male, I will create 5 times the amount of testosterone throughout my life as a female. So they can turn my dick into a hole and they can give me titty implants, but that's not going to make me a female. I'm always, regardless of the countless amount of surgeries that I could have, I'm always going to genetically be a male. There's no changing that.
There isn't, but there's people, there's atheists that don't believe in God. So I would have thunk, right? It's not the word.
I know.
But I would have thunk that atheists, these people telling, hey, God is not real.
But transgenderism is.
Yeah.
You can be a female. Look, how can you tell me that God isn't real, but you can turn from a man to a female? You can't. You can have surgeries to live your life as a female.
Let's say I see a zebra. A zebra.
All right, zebra.
And then a zebra is striped. And we know what a zebra is. Scientists already got this shit
what if that
down.
zebra wants to be a lion because they're tired of being hunted? Is that
Hold on, wait. What if I call that zebra a hippo? Ooh. You would be like, oh, you're fucking stupid. You don't even know your fucking animals.
That's fucking dumb.
I know. So if I call you a woman, wouldn't it be stupid?
It would be fucking retarded because I was born with a penis. Even if they gave me titty implants, I still have a penis. Even if they took my...
You want to be Caitlyn Jenner?
Look, no. Look,
he's got a dick.
I have a dick.
Surprise. Guess what? Me too.
Shocker.
All right. So, you know what? You know what, guys? Let's not postpone this. So I called into an atheist show because they don't believe in God. Fine. I don't either. Fine, yeah. I had to call as a theist. I had to say that I was a God believer. Otherwise, they wouldn't answer because they've hung up on me before. So I called in as a theist. I did lie to him in that sense. But whatever. I did lie to him in that sense.
You needed to get them on the phone.
Yeah.
Because otherwise they wouldn't talk to you.
Yeah. Fuck you, Matt Dillahunty. And that
bitches.
That other cunt.
Oh, she was like a full-blown Karen.
Oh, dude. She was like the Karens of
Karens. Exactly.
Dude.
Queen Karen.
That's what we're going to call this bitch. Queen Karen. All right, guys. So now, without further ado, let's see the video that's in question so you guys can understand why we're laughing so much.
Where we're coming from.
Why we're laughing so much and how delusional even atheist people are.
Hold on.
A look. What?
I want to say something. Look, when we talk about atheists and agnostic people, I feel like generally they're more right-wing conservatives.
No.
These people are left-wing extremists.
No, motherfucker. Here's the thing. I get along more with Christians because we have the same belief. We have the same moral values. What is it? Family, life, truth,
friends,
being a good fucking person.
Exactly.
And that has nothing to do with atheism. That has something to do with
being a good human being.
And that's being a conservative. Like me, I'm a married dude. I don't cheat on my wife at all. Why? Because I know that would affect my kid. I mean, logically speaking, I know that every move that I make, I have to watch out because my kid is the one going to be affected in everything.
Right. And if you decided, hey, I don't like being a male and I want to live as a female, and you're married,
that is going to fuck my kid's life.
That's going to fuck your kid up. Because now your kid went from having a normal family, a mother and a father, to now I have two moms, but one of my moms used to be my dad. And you're going to be telling them, it's okay. And now your kid's going to be like, well, as a little boy, it's okay for me to experiment with makeup and skirts and dresses. And look.
But hold on. Let's clarify one thing. I really don't care. I really don't care what you guys do in your personal life. I don't care if you're Matt Dillahunty. I really don't care if you go out in a fucking dress out in public and make a ridicule of yourself. I really don't care what it is. Why I talk so much about this shit is because they're implementing this shit with kids, little kids. They're teaching little kids how to be transgenders. If nobody believes in, or nobody has a sense in what,
it's teaching their kids to attention seek and do whatever they need to do to get attention. And honestly, if you were just a good parents, a good mother, a good father, and you gave your kids plenty of attention, they wouldn't need to find it elsewhere on the internet, and they wouldn't need these like.
It is that everybody lost what family values is.
Family values is very important.
That's like the most important shit. And as an atheist, like I just have to view shit logically. 75% or 85% of the people that are in jail come from broken families. So what does that tell me as a person? That I have to be a better person.
Did I ever tell you that?
What?
I came from a broken family.
Oh, yeah. No,
but guess what? I'm a dude. I'm not going to identify as a female to get more attention and likes on Facebook.
You're not?
I'm not.
You're not?
I'm not. because I have a fucking dick and I was born genetically as a male.
Guys, but check this out though. We came from a totally different background. Me and him. My parents, they weren't rich, but my dad made a lot of money.
Mine didn't.
My dad made a lot of money. My dad kept my mom home. But what me and this fucker have in common is that nobody can change what you went through or what happened in the past, but you can have a future.
Look, for any of those who are thinking just because you grew up poor or destitute or in a shitty area or with a shitty home life, I grew up broke as fuck.
Dude,
when I say
grew up
broke,
in Washington.
I lived in Washington for a while, and I lived in like the ghetto, and there was like 12 people in a two-bedroom house. We lived with all
the white people.
Nah.
In the safe area.
I grew up in the shitty area with a mile of traffic backed out in front of my house and sirens all night, every night.
Was that Everett?
Everett, yeah, 100%.
Fuck Everett. I used to live in
shithole.
Mount Vernon, Washington. Dude, it was like the whitest town ever.
I lived in like the most ghetto town ever.
I bet you it was colored though, mostly.
Maybe, honestly.
I bet you it was mostly Mexicans. Anyways, hold on, guys, because we're getting
completely
out of topic. Completely out of topic. Now, let's view this video just so you guys can see how an atheist, a person that says God isn't real, you have to believe whatever is real.
Their views on transgenderism. Is that what we're going for?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah. Okay, let's just watch. Fuck it. Let's just watch.
We have Javier in, is it Minnesota? Welcome to the show. You're on with Shannon and Matt. How can we help?
How's it going? Hey, I just have a question. Do you guys do anything wrong in a person just believing in God to make them feel good?
Well,
did he just say, do we see anything wrong in a person believing in God just to make them feel good? I just want to make sure I heard that correctly.
Yes, that is what I heard.
Okay.
Is that correct?
Perfect.
Is that correct, Javier?
Yes.
Sweet.
Okay, thank you. Do I see anything wrong? I guess that kind of depends on what you mean by wrong. Also, like morally, do I believe that somebody can have a mental state that affects no one else but themselves because it makes them feel good? No.
They say that transgenderism is okay as long as it only affects themselves.
No, I was talking about God in this one. So what I asked, my question was, why is it bad to believe in a God if it doesn't hurt anyone else?
So they're like, if it only affects yourself, then it's okay. But that's not how religion works.
It does, though. To a certain point, what religion, it makes you, like, there's a lot of people, you can be wrong for the right reasons. There's a lot of people that are against abortion.
That's true.
I am one of those.
I am not. In certain circumstances, yes. I am not against abortion in certain circumstances. If you're just a hoe and you're going out and you're sleeping with a whole bunch of dudes and then you get pregnant and you go and get an abortion, in that circumstance, I'm against it. But if you are raped or you become pregnant in any way, shape, or form against your will, then I am pro-abortion.
Why aren't we? Hold on. I get that part, and I've gotten that. See, we've never talked about this. This is a generic conversation. Why aren't we talking about killing the dude who raped him?
You know, if you talk about the dude that raped her in the first place,
an innocent person should never pay. Maybe we can disagree on this one, but what my feeling is that if you did something wrong, you should pay the price with your life. If you rape, let's say, you know what, we can come to this one. Let's say a man rapes a woman, she gets pregnant. Why is a baby getting the death penalty and the person that raped the person isn't?
That is actually a very valid point, if I'm being honest with you.
Well,
and
but
I've never thought about it in that context. So if a male rapes a female and she gets pregnant and she's like, well, I'm going to get an abortion because I was raped, so that baby gets the death penalty. But the male gets maybe a little bit of time in jail, but ultimately gets off scot-free. That has never been explained to me in that type of way, and I believe that is fucked up. And I think that there should be...
What is an innocent? But you can never kill someone innocent. It doesn't matter if she got raped. That baby's still innocent. It's still a baby. Like, would you kill baby Hitler? Or would you instead teach him how to not be grown-up Hitler?
Here's my opinion when it comes to abortion, okay? In an instance where a female becomes pregnant against her will, in those circumstances, I believe it is her body to do with as she chooses. And if she does not choose...
But it isn't her body, though. It never is. If she was killing her body, she's the one that would be dead, which that would be suicide.
But if this woman who was raped and is not pregnant chooses that she does not want to feed and nourish this baby in the womb that is placed there forcefully, I believe it is her right to do so, to abort that child. But in a circumstance where a chick is just a hoe and she's sleeping around and she's not being cautious and she's legitimately just fucking dudes all like left and right and she gets pregnant, that's a different story. Because in those situations, I feel like that she could put that baby up for adoption, and there are tons and tons of loving, wealthy, or well-off families in America that would love to adopt that baby because they cannot have one of their own. In that situation, it's different.
No, it isn't, because you're still killing an innocent person.
I only feel like abortion is acceptable in terms of
should never be
extreme situations
because
like
it's an innocent person still.
I agree, but
let's say
a woman should not be responsible for nourishing and growing a baby that was 100% against.
Let's
her
say
will.
my wife, and I'll put you an extreme, like an extreme.
We'll say your wife was raped and now she's pregnant.
You know what I would say?
Deal with it.
Yes.
In my opinion.
No, because the baby never had anything to do with it.
I understand that. But in my opinion, it's not about the baby when it comes to rape.
It is about the baby.
It's about your wife. Your wife never had a choice.
Neither did the baby.
That's true. And I'm so sorry for that baby. But at the end of the day, I'm
but if you're so sorry,
I'm going to side with the adult in this situation if she never had a choice. If there was a choice to be had.
All right, so let's say we're going to go along with all the rape babies and all the unwanted babies in that sense. Can we delete all of them? Is every other abortion wrong? Can we say that every other abortion, if it wasn't a rape baby, if it was a forced baby, and that's like 5% of the aborted babies, though.
I want to tell you one of the problems I have with abortion to begin with, because you never know which one of those aborted babies could be the next genius to cure cancer or AIDS. You never know.
But according to leftists, that isn't a baby.
When it comes,
and he's Matt Dillahunty is a big fucking leftist, even though he's an atheist, and me and him are atheists too, and we don't agree on everything.
/ agnostic, absolutely, yeah, 100%.
I mean, if there is a God, whatever. If there isn't,
whatever.
It is what it is.
I'm gonna live my life regardless.
I'm still being a good. You know what? If I don't get into heaven for not cheating on my wife, for being a good man, for working my ass off all day, I don't know what the fuck God wants from me, but I would rather go to hell than go to a heaven and be like, but you didn't believe in me. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. If I ever met God and he was like, you know what? You were overall a good person. You got that 99%.
But you fucked up 1%.
You didn't believe in me. And the first thing I'd be like, well, you're a piece of shit because...
You're going to send me to hell for that 1%?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
It is fucked up. Anyways, let's continue.
Oh, so long as it's just a mental state that affects no one but themselves and doesn't affect themselves detrimentally. Now, then you've got a long road to hoe after that, because that almost doesn't exist as a reality in the world, right? So people's beliefs inform their actions, right? So people's beliefs inform their actions, people's beliefs inform their relationships, and people's beliefs inform their perceptions of themselves. So do I see anything wrong in this hypothetical that doesn't really exist in reality? No. If you gave me a real life scenario, could I almost invariably find something wrong with it? Yeah, absolutely. But we don't exist in the realms of hypothetical, non-existent questions. We exist in the real world where what I said stands and what people believe informs their actions. And people don't believe in a God in a vacuum, most likely. It's wrapped in a belief structure, in a societal structure, in an infrastructure of community. It's wrapped in a doctrine. It's wrapped in perceptions of how they must behave and treat other people and interact with one another. And those all can have deleterious effects on the people themselves and the people around them. So in your hypothetical that doesn't exist, then sure, maybe not. But in reality, I think that you would need something more concrete. But most of these hypotheticals are posed just so that you can get an atheist to say something along the lines of, well, yeah, obviously just your belief isn't an issue, but then it's ignoring all of the reality that unfolds from somebody's belief system. Sorry, go ahead, Matt.
Before Matt goes ahead, so I am in agreement with, we have to believe whatever is real, whatever is what it is. You don't change. Yeah, this motherfucker's a drunk, and all he drinks.
Drunk. I do like me some tequila.
Yeah, that's all he drinks here at the restaurant. Anyways, we should believe what is real. And I'm in agreement with that, because if you don't believe something is real, that you actually base everything on what you know or don't know. And I'm fine with her saying that. That's why I don't believe in God, and I also don't believe in transgenders. I also don't believe that a baby isn't a baby.
It's easy to determine what is real, because what is real is tangible.
No, it isn't.
Bullshit. If it's real, it's tangible. A baby in the womb is real. That is tangible. But if you want to tell me that...
I thought belief. I'm sorry.
I'm talking about tangible. So if you want to tell me... Like, if I want to tell you, look, Javier, I was born as a male. I was born with a penis. But I am now a female.
You know what?
That's not tangible. That's not tangible.
Hold on. If you tell me that you have two blue eyes because you want it so much, but it isn't true.
It's not tangible.
You have a blue and a brown eye.
I mean...
But you know what? That's with any belief, though. But you're a male that has a blue and a brown eye.
You can believe something is real as hard as you fucking want. But that doesn't... Just because you believe doesn't mean it's real. Just because you're born a male and you believe that you're a female doesn't mean that you're a real female.
And this is why I'm saying...
You can't give me a child.
We shouldn't believe anything. We should go based on facts. So I'm in agreement with them in the sense that if you can't prove God... I'm not saying he's not real. What I'm saying is that I don't believe proof. It. I don't... If he presents himself someday or whatever, some shit happens, I'll be like, I guess I was wrong.
I was wrong.
I was wrong.
I can accept that.
I will.
But there is no fucking way where you're going to come to me and you're going to be like, look, Michael, I want you to know that I was actually born as a female, but now I'm a male, because I'm going to tell you that you're not a male. You're just a female pretending to be a male.
What if I rape you and say you're a female? Would that... No.
You can say whatever you want, but I was born as a male.
I know.
I am always going to be a male. I can have my dick turned into a hole and I can get titty implants, and I'm always going to be genetically a male.
You would not look good with titties, but hold on. Let's keep on watching.
We don't know that. I might be good with titties.
Let's keep on watching, because we got these delusional people.
I actually go a step further in that while I would be fine with the notion that there might be somebody out there who believes in a God, and this specific belief itself doesn't have that much impact on what they do, and therefore doesn't have that much negative impact on the world. And I would still object, because if in fact it is not true that a God exists, and you believe that there is a God, that means that your brain has gone through some heuristic process to reach a conclusion that is false. And if in fact your brain is going through a process to reach that conclusion, there's no reason to think that only that subject is affected by that process. Basically, we like to reuse things, including the heuristics we do. Today is pretty much the same as yesterday. We rely mostly on inference and induction. And if the process that led one to believe there was a God, how do you know that that's not going to lead you to believe other things? This is the reason why I advocate for skepticism. This is the reason why I want to believe as many true things and as few false things as possible. Because if my internal model of reality starts to depart from reality, how do you stop that from cascading? I'm not saying that it's okay. Everybody's going to be wrong about something. I'm sure Shannon and I have each been wrong about, well, Shannon's only been wrong about one thing today, but I've been wrong about probably 50 things.
Both of you motherfuckers are going to be...
A lot wrong about a lot of shit.
Both of you motherfuckers are going to be wrong about my upcoming questions
Today. But
What's wrong
it's
with
not
the
about-
with you?
does a God
Do you know why he said that? He's one of those feminist, stupid sons of bitches that men are always going to do everything wrong and women got it right. He's one of those stupid fucking beta male. Did you drop that cigarette? Oh, no, he's going to take a shot. Matt Dillahunty is one of those. How can you be? I don't get it. How can you be an atheist and a beta male at the same time? I'm looking at it exactly right now. But in the sense that, imagine me telling my wife, "Oh no, you're right about everything," and I'm wrong. I'm wrong about it. Fuck no. Fuck. Not that I'm always right. I accept when I'm wrong. But I try to do right so much that I'm not wrong. Does that make sense?
It does. Because in the...
You know how many bitches come in the restaurant and say, literally, fuck me?
I mean, I don't, but I'm betting it's
It
quite
happens.
few, actually.
It happens. And you know what? Just because I have a son and a wife, I know that my actions can ruin my marriage. Ruining my marriage would ruin my kid.
Agreed.
And so, yes, your beliefs have to do with how you act, how you're going to portray shit in the future.
Also agreed.
So if you believe in God, like let's say...
It should affect how you are...
How you vote, how you think... But no, hold on.
How you carry yourself.
But, I mean, if that was true, every religious person would be a Republican, not a Democrat.
Well...
No, yes.
Yes, I'm not necessarily disagreeing with you, but I am also saying that there are some fucking retards out there.
If you're a Democrat, you're a retard. You're an idiot. Explain to me why. I don't know. Like, I don't care how your beliefs are in stupid shit, but if you are a Democrat, you're a beta male. First of all,
If you believe in socialism, you're a beta male.
Oh, dude, you know why? Because you want shit just handed to you.
Socialism doesn't work. It's been proven across the world and other countries that socialism...
Don't I have a Mexican restaurant in the whitest town ever?
Look, you are one of like 4 Mexicans in this whole town. And 3 of them are you, your wife, and your son. Okay? The other one is a random that lives like 5 blocks away.
I've seen like 4, too.
They don't live in this town. They might work in this town.
Okay. Yeah.
They don't live in this town. This is legitimately Republican town.
The whitest town ever.
There are 7 Democrats and 4 Mexicans.
Nah, there's more.
No, there's really not. I've lived in this town for over a decade. I'm telling you, there's like 7 or 8 Democrats and like 4 Mexicans, and you, your wife, and your son are 3 of those Mexicans.
Republican to that. Am I right?
This is a Republican town.
And I moved to the best place ever. You know why I did?
You're one of like 4 Mexicans, but you're also one of the Republicans, so we accept you because you're not a retard. Congratulations.
You know what? But I honestly feel, even if I was a Democrat, my food is good. People are still going to come in.
I mean, I'm still going to eat the food, but I'm just going to enjoy it less, if I'm being honest. Like, if he comes and preaches Biden while I'm trying to eat my bacon-wrapped shrimp, which I come in here,
Would you storm out after my bacon-wrapped shrimp?
I just wouldn't talk to you as much.
But you would still come and order that bacon-wrapped shrimp.
Because the food is good, but I hate your ideals. But I'm an American, so look, I'm not going to not go to a place because I disagree with their ideals that their fucking food is good.
Dude, I've had transgenders in here. I would never, ever kick a family away or any kid away. No, because that has nothing to do with me. Like I said, where this issue gets to me is where they push it on kids.
I agree. That's
my autistic kid can be cut. If you tell my kid he's Superman,
he's very impressionable.
Yes, and so imagine somebody telling my kid like he doesn't know what the fuck is going on with the world. He's what 5'6", somewhere.
He's like, you're Superman. You have superpowers. You have invulnerability. You can jump off the roof with this cape, and you can land on the ground, and you will be invulnerable. but he's going to jump off the roof because he doesn't know any better and he's going to break both of his legs.
That is a damaging belief.
It is a
That
damaging
is
belief.
like my mom telling me, "Hey, God is real. Hey, be a better person. Hey, don't smoke, don't drink." I think those are good quality. I mean, overall, I should not drink and smoke, not because of God, but I should do it so I can live longer for my family.
Agreed.
Right.
But
it's
as
not
a male,
because,
you need to be there for your family because I feel like a family needs a strong parental role model, both a female and
a male,
to have a good, happy, successful life. And I'm not saying anything against gays because there are gays who are both women or both male and they raise children successfully. But if you are raising your children in the idea that you can, look, you were born as a male, but if you want to be a female and you want to wear skirts and you want to put a bunch of makeup on, that's not okay. That's not okay in my opinion. Because at
what
that
kind
age,
of a parent would you be? Like, let's say
a bad one, because at that age they are impressionable and you can like coach them into being something that they're really not, but you're kind of pushing them in a certain direction.
But so we already know. My mom raised me with Christian beliefs. I was gonna be a pastor, people, because my mom wanted me to go there. I didn't go there because I read the Bible, kind of like Matt Dillahunty. I actually, believe it or not, a few years ago I looked up to him. I don't anymore because he's so delusional, and you'll see why. But the people that are, how can I put it? The people that I look up to, that I would actually want to be, being an atheist, they're Christian, they're Jewish, they're
honest.
You know what? I mean, they have their delusion whenever it comes to
religion,
whatever though.
But they are outspoken and they are decisive in what they believe. And I can respect some form of decisiveness.
These people are decisive too. Doesn't make it right.
No, they're decisive in a retarded way.
Yes, they are. Let's continue. What the fuck was that laugh about? What was that? She sounds like a fucking zebra.
Like a retarded chipmunk.
No, like a retarded zebra. But she's a human. But if you call her a chimp, or if you call her a gorilla, whatever, she's kind of, you know what? She's doable. If I was single, I would do her. Then I would listen to her talk.
Hold up.
And then be like, nah, fuck no.
Hold up, because I am single, and I'm like, maybe if I was really drunk.
Maybe if she was mute.
That would be awesome.
I know. If leftists were mute, they would be cute.
I wouldn't go that far.
We're
because
different.
You know how...
God belief, is it necessarily bad? No. But if in fact it's not true, then it is necessarily a problem because a brain has reached a wrong conclusion. And if it turns out that their God belief is true, then at a minimum, they're now believing something that they can't demonstrate, which is itself a problem. Having beliefs, strong beliefs that you cannot demonstrate, that itself is a problem. Hopefully that, between the two of us, hopefully we got to your answer.
Here comes a triggering.
Would it be the same thing as, let's see if gender dysphoria? Wouldn't it be the same thing?
Dysphoria?
No, because gender. So first of all,
I big bitch. No, you didn't. And she's all like, I'm gonna tear his ass up. Now, before we get to anything, let me just tell you, I was muted in this call. I was never, ever disrespectful. I never raised my voice, and I never cussed at anybody.
Facts.
But just look at someone when they don't agree with you, they're pieces of shit. And imagine every Christian getting mad.
How volatile their response is. They get upset and angry very quickly, just because they don't like the question that you were asking.
But it was an honest question.
It was an honest question.
So
you were asking about gender dysphoria.
Yeah, but let me explain to you this one. So, because my train of thought is always like straight, and whenever it gets crooked, I try to
question it.
Yeah, because I want to be right all the time. Not because I'm a man, no. It's just that, why wouldn't you want to be right every time? Why would you want to be wrong about something? I don't I don't get it. I don't get it, and I don't know what the fuck. Anyways, why is it so hard for these people these atheists to understand? Hey, your God, maybe it isn't. Well, God isn't real. Yeah, I get it. But then when it comes to somebody thinking that he's something he isn't, and then these fuckers just go on all out. They get triggered. Let's continue. Hold on. He was gonna say some shit. Hold on, because we still got a whole video.
Gender is separate. Being separate from sex is. Hang on.
But just look at her fucking demeanor. That she's like,
she's
I'm
already
gonna
doing
give it
this.
to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to this
I'm gonna open up.
motherfucker. I'm gonna school this stupid retarded
Mexican
that believes in God. First of all,
well, because your name is Javier, they've already like
racially profiled
exactly.
me. You racist pieces of shit. You racist.
Oh, but you're the racist, right? That's what. You're the racist, right? Because
they're
already racially
they're gonna
profiled
tell me.
you.
Yeah, but they're gonna tell me that I'm a racist. But hold on. White people telling, dude, I already had this shit in Portland. I used to live in Portland. I had my Trump hat on, walking in along the river, and then the whitest, whiter than him, the whitest dude, whiter than you, nigga. And then
I am transparent.
A dude went up to me. He's like, "You're racist. You're a white supremacist." And I was like, Oregon, I had you can carry a gun. And so I always had a gun on me. Where's my shotgun? Oh, it's not at home. Anyways.
You should have a gun on you in that area, honestly.
Oh, I had it. And then he was like, you're a racist piece of shit. So I'm like, but the whitest person called me that. Just because of a hat.
And that's fucked up.
White people, you guys are fucking racist.
Well, hold up. Because I'm white, and...
Not all.
I am 100% white.
Leftist white.
I'm rightist white.
No.
But I'm so white, I'm basically transparent. And this Mexican sitting next to me has legitimately treated me like I was his own flesh and blood. So anyone who wants to call him racist can go suck a giant floppy donkey dick.
Oh, Matt Dillahunty, I think he likes dick.
He might.
No, he does. He said... no... There was a YouTube...
I'm not going to judge it. It's 2021. If he likes dick, I'm not going to judge him for it.
I don't care that he does or he doesn't. I mean, he can't get pregnant anyways.
He can't because he's a dude.
Oh, just wait till you see what he says, though.
Oh, I'm curious.
Hang on. I don't want to have to mute you, but I will.
You didn't even say anything. Why is he trying to mute you?
Because he doesn't agree with me.
But he's threatening to mute you, and you didn't even say anything.
Hold on, let's check back.
Okay,
What I say?
Being separate from sex is... Hang on. I don't want to have to mute you, but I will.
Suck a dick.
People, I was in the middle of a conversation. I'm never rude. I don't have to be.
No, he is very polite, actually. Far politer than I would have been, if I'm being honest.
But they still would have muted you, and there's no point.
Maybe not because I'm white.
You would have thunk that since I'm Mexican, they'd be like, well, we can't mute this person because they would be, you know what? Matt Dillahunty, you're a fucking racist for muting me, for muting my voice. I feel that Matt Dillahunty is a fucking racist.
Gender, being separate from genetic sex, presents itself in a number of different ways. One of them is gender identity, the gender that you internally associate with. This is a product of an individual's mind. There's not some external necessary truth to it. If I say that my identity is a man, or that my identity is as a woman, or my identity is as neither, that's just true.
So Matt Dillahunty is saying that if I'm a male, but hold up. But he's saying that if I identify as a female, or I identify as nothing, I'm just nothing. I identify as a they or a them. That is just true. And I would like to say that if I am born genetically as a male, and I decide that I want to identify as a female,
I don't like to look at your eyes because they're different colors.
That's fine. If he's saying,
I'm looking this way.
He's saying that if I decide to identify as a female, that is just true. And at the end of the day, that is not true. I could play female, or I could pretend to be a female.
Can I fuck you in the ass and you have a baby?
No.
I've never done it. I've never done it.
No.
I'm not transphobic. I'm not gay-phobic.
Look, he's saying that whatever I identify as, that's just true. So if I'm a male and I identify as a female, that's just true. But at the end of the day, if I'm a male and I am born genetically as a male, I'm a male, and I'm going to be a male my entire life, regardless of if I have a surgery that turns my dick into a hole. You can turn my dick into a hole, but that is not going to make me a female genetically. I am, until the day I die, no matter how many surgeries I have, I am going to be a male. That is not going to change. That is pure fucking
But according
science.
to Matt Dillahunty, and I'll show you
He's
this
fucking wrong, though.
I know, no, he's stupid. He's stupid. Like, in this case. In any other case, I don't know. But in this specific case, Matt, you're a fucking idiot.
Then separate from gender identity is this notion of gendered expression, which is how we express to the rest of the world what our internal gender identity is to the extent that we want them to know. And that could be how we put on makeup or facial hair or body hair or the clothing that we wear or the pronouns that we use. There's nothing about that. It's not like saying, oh, I believe I'm this gender and I'm actually, I could be wrong about it. You can't be wrong.
You can be wrong. He's saying you can't be wrong. He's saying that if I'm a male and I decide to identify as a female, that I can't be wrong, but I am wrong. Because I cannot be a female because I was born with a penis. How hard is that to understand?
Let's say you go to the doctor and you have testicular cancer.
They chop my nuts off. Okay.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Because I'm going to make a point.
Okay.
Let's say the doctor tells you you have testicular cancer.
Okay.
But then you're like, I don't have balls. I have ovaries. And then is the doctor supposed to play along with you?
He should look at me like I'm a fucking idiot, if I'm being honest.
Not these new doctors. Did you see that doctor video I did? There was a fucking
Doctors have to walk on eggshells because they're afraid of losing their medical license.
No.
It has nothing to do with thinking that I'm right and they're wrong. They're just worried about losing the license that they worked the last 8 to 12 years to get.
Not the TikTok doctors that are saying
TikTok doctors can suck my dick.
You wit. You know what?
Some
No,
of them, maybe.
No, you
I
don't
mean, there's
wit.
some hot TikTok doctors.
Leftists, like I said, they're hot in a weird way. Like they have I've seen really hot girls with like shaved heads, but they were hot before they did it. And they try to look like dude. And they're no longer hot. So they're not even fuckable. How do we get here? Anyways, let's continue.
I mean, I guess
You can be wrong in the sense of not completely understanding who you are. But if you are convinced that this is who you are, it's no more wrong than I like vanilla ice cream.
Whoa. Did he just say that? It's just as okay to be trans as it is to like vanilla ice cream?
Yeah, false equivalency. I mean,
okay, that's fucked up. Because I like vanilla ice cream, but I still have a penis.
I mean, you can have a vagina and like vanilla ice cream, but that's not conflating.
He's saying it's no more wrong to say I like vanilla ice cream as it is to say that I'm a male but I want to be a female. That's not true. That's fucking retarded.
Oh, I get that part. Like people deciding what they are, but like a biological male that wants to get pregnant. I mean, isn't that a sort of dysphoria?
Well,
hey, her face is looking like you just had sex with her and she's like, "Are you done yet?" That's her face. Like, no, bitch, I ain't done yet. God damn.
I just asked a normal question. But then look at their demeanor. Look at their.
They hate it.
But can you guys tell me in what point I was obnoxious? Can you tell me at one point I was disrespectful? I wasn't. I could be, but I wasn't because I want to get to the truth. I want to get to what they think. Let's go.
That's the most polite I've ever seen you.
Is it?
It is. And don't get me wrong, you're generally polite, but this is like abnormally extra polite for you because you're trying not to be ridiculously offensive to them.
I'm not, though.
You're trying to ask questions to get them to actually give you a legitimate response.
Dude, like I said, they hung up on me as an atheist. I told them, I think that's where...
And it's an atheist
Here's the
show.
only lie I did. Here's the only lie I did to come on here. I said I was a theist, and then I wanted to know, why is it wrong to believe in God? Because believe it or not, me as a atheist, or whatever people want to call it, I just don't believe in God.
Atheist,
I just don't believe in God. Whatever it is, I don't care. But I am more beside the theist thinking than the atheist thinking, because most of these atheists, they're like the climate change people. They think that they can change the climate of the earth.
Don't forget the flat earthers. that's a different story for a
This
different
is
day.
basically their flat earth moment. Let's go.
Right now, it's not really. It's first of all, it's not outside the realm of science. As a matter of fact, I think there has already been a biological male that was pregnant. Right
See the discomfort on her face.
Dude, look at her fucking face.
She's legitimately, physically uncomfortable right now
Her cunt is hurting.
at basic questions. Basic questions.
But she doesn't have a pussy. Because
Does she have an Adam's apple? Because I'm
no.
I'm not sure.
She doesn't have a pussy because, well, she tells me that she doesn't know. Well, hold on.
You assume
No.
her identity,
Yeah,
right? That's
assume-
what happened?
Yeah, I fucked up in that way.
You assumed her
you know what?
identity.
And I was trying to keep calm because I wanted this conversation to last for a while, and I wanted to see where their delusion was gonna go.
Okay, let's finish watching the video.
Okay, we all saw this pussy hurt bitch right here, right?
Look at her face.
I know, bitch.
It's uncomfortable.
Let's do it.
Right?
Science?
That I'm aware of.
I thought there. I don't know, but there's no reason that we couldn't transplant a womb and work towards those sorts of things within science. But the desire. Hang on.
Well, hold up. You want to talk about
Really? Hold on. Wait. Let's even say one male out of, we're 7 billion right now.
8 billion.
8 billion people. Now, how many people have lived throughout the fucking years? So let's say there's 100 billion people, right? Because I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. Either it's true or not. It's not true, but I'll explain how it's not true. Let's say 100 billion people from when we were first a civilization, monkeys, till now. 100 billion people. The dead ones, Jewish ones, Christian ones, Muslim ones, the atheists, all of them. Colored people, white people, niggas, beanas, whatever you want to say. I'm a racist.
I know it.
Okay.
Racist.
Anyway, let's just say one of those men got pregnant. Let's say out of those 100 billion people, one of them got pregnant. Okay. One of those men got pregnant. Because he said one. I'm going with his analogy. The exception is never the rule.
Facts.
You as an atheist should know this shit.
Facts.
What the fuck are you thinking?
Facts.
Let's continue watching this stupid shit.
Hang on. Javier, hang on. The desire to be pregnant is not a delusion.
The desire to be pregnant is a delusion if you're a male. And if you're talking about transplanting a womb so a male could carry a child, you're
Someday
talking about
it could be possible. I don't know.
But you're talking about advanced science.
It's
that
not
is
biology.
just not a thing right now, and it's not biology.
It's not part of
I'm
our
a dude,
shit.
and I'm not getting pregnant in no way, shape, or form.
I can fuck him all night long. He's not gonna get pregnant.
I mean, I'm hoping you don't, but he's right.
He's
I'm
not
not
gonna
going
get
to get pregnant.
No matter how much cum I stuff in his butthole, he is not gonna
There
get
could
pregnant.
be a 12-person gangbang. I'm not getting pregnant because I'm a fucking dude.
But then, you know what? Maybe someday, this is what I was talking about in this Star Trek.
Future science, where they can transplant a womb. At that point, it doesn't change the fact you're still a dude, and they're doing heavy operations and surgeries so you can carry a child. That is not something that you can do Naturally. And naturally is what is gender determined. You are naturally a male or you are naturally a female, and that is all there is to it.
Matt, I will tear your ass up in a debate.
And physically
and
for
we're
gay sex.
and I'm stupid. I'm a cook. I'm stupid. How the fuck do I know this shit better than you?
Hey, Matt, one-on-one debate. Bet you won't.
Me.
Either
bitch.
one of us. Bet you won't.
He won't.
Bet you won't.
He's a pussy. And all his leftist agenda.
Not genetically a pussy, but just like mentally a pussy.
Like that bitch said.
I want to make that clear. He ain't having no babies, but mentally he's a pussy. He's a beta male.
Beta! Let's continue watching this shit.
If you're a man, isn't it?
No, I could desperately want to be pregnant and just still be recognizing the physical facts about science that my biology currently prohibits me from being pregnant.
Yes, you stupid son of a bitch. Even though you get, what is that word? Gangbanged. Even though you get gangbanged by 20 motherfuckers.
You still ain't getting pregnant because it's all butthole sex.
He's fat as shit, so he looks pregnant.
Like, are we talking like 4 months pregnant or like 9 months pregnant?
He looks like 12 months. He looks like 12, 13, 14, 15 months pregnant. Like an elephant pregnant. Even though this nigga's like this big. But anyways, it doesn't matter your fucking desire. Just like it doesn't matter how much a person wants God to be real, it's not going to make it real. So if you're telling people God isn't real, that's fine.
Yeah, if you're telling people God isn't real, you can't tell a dude that he can become a female and become pregnant, because that's not real either.
That's what he's doing, though.
That's fucked up. Look, I'm a dude. Listen, America, and whoever else wants to listen to mixed rice, I would like to become pregnant. Although, I have a penis. Can we please make that happen? FYI, I got news for you. That's not gonna happen. Because I got a dick and I don't have ovaries and fallopian tubes and fucking eggs.
But you can believe, like, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. You can believe whatever the fuck you want to believe.
If you're retarded.
Doesn't make it right, though?
No, because
But then these fucking atheists are telling Christians, your shit isn't real, your shit isn't this. You know what? Taking away good beliefs. Because I trust a Christian more than I do an atheist.
Agreed.
Or more than I do a Muslim. I don't like Muslims.
Look, hey, can I tell you something?
What?
I'd rather tell a dude that he can't have kids than tell a Christian that God isn't real. Because
it's kind of the same shit, though.
Well, no, because
it's the same fucking argument.
The odds of God not being real, pretty slim. But there's a small possibility. But telling a dude that he can't have kids, that's fucking real.
That's a good fucking point.
See what I'm saying?
That's a good fucking point.
Okay.
Let's continue.
Okay.
But I could spend my entire life desiring to be pregnant. That is not dysphoria. That is not delusion.
Delusion. Telling a dude he can't have kids is dysphoria and delusion.
Where do these people draw the line, though?
If you're going to tell a dude that he can have kids and saying...
I can have kids. I impregnated my wife.
Hey, I'm so glad you got pregnant with twins.
Hey,
But you don't believe in God, so I'm proud about that also.
I impregnated my wife, though. I can have kids, not in the sense that he's saying, because he's making up delusion, people. This is the thing that I don't get. Yeah, they're being pieces of shit to Christians. I like Christians more than anybody else. I hate atheists. For the most part, atheists are pieces of shit. Just like, this is, here, I'm showing this shit. This is why you guys are pieces of shit. Because you're not even constant. You don't even have a train of thought that is like straight. You make up excuses.
You're all over the checkers board. Like,
it's not even checkers, though.
Or chess. They're all over
if it was chess.
They're all over the board. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah. No, yeah.
He's saying that
God isn't real, but then
he's saying God isn't real.
He can
but
desire.
It's okay if you're a dude and you want to have a baby. That's fucked up.
Imagine a lion in the jungle thinking, I can hold on, people, because I got to make this analogy. I have to make this analogy. Let's say a fucking lion, Mufasa. We'll put a name on it.
Okay, Mufasa.
Okay, well, let's say Mufasa didn't want to fuck all his Linuses and what was Simba's mom's name? Whatever her name was, right? But let's say Mufasa got tired of fucking all these bitch lions and whatever, and then he wanted to take it in the ass, and then he decided to make
a baby.
Yeah.
Guess what, Mufasa? You can't have a baby because you're genetically a male fucking lion. You can take it in the ass all you want, and that sperm's not going anywhere except it's gonna leak out your asshole a few hours later. You ain't having no baby lions, because genetically you're a fucking male. That's all there is to it. Genetically, if you are a male, or genetically, if you are a female, if you're a genetic female, you can have children, and that's fucking beautiful.
Not all of them, but most.
Most of them.
Because
yes.
we never talk about the exceptions. We talk
There's
about the
always
normal.
exceptions.
Like, we don't teach biology with
There
people
are males
with 6
who-
fingers.
Yeah, well, there are males that can't have kids because of genetic issues.
There's
That's fine.
people that have 6 fingers. We don't talk about that normally in school. I mean, we do in the anomalies, but normally we have 5 fucking fingers.
I just want to say that I think it would maybe be kind of dope if I had 6 fingers because jacking off would be that much better.
Right or left? Right or left?
I'm going to go left.
So you would rather have 6 fingers
on
on
the
your
left hand because it's going to feel more like a stranger because I'm
Are
not
you
used-
right-handed or left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Yeah. No.
Okay. So I want it on my left hand because it's going to feel more...
I don't know how we're going. Hold on.
It's
Let's
fine.
keep on watching.
And by the way, why did we, Javier, stop talking?
You weren't even talking! You weren't even talking!
I wasn't.
Don't tell him to stop talking when he wasn't saying shit.
No,
He was being
what
peaceful.
the thing is that with leftists, if you don't agree with them,
They
like,
tell you to shut the fuck up.
yeah, I couldn't even get my point across because hold on, nigga, on this one, hold on. Most of the time I was on mute, but my voice was. I try to keep my voice
quiet.
calm. I try to, because I mean he pissed me off where I was like, dude, it's fucking impossible what you're telling me. But anyways, I want you to listen to my points.
Can I say something?
What?
For anyone who's watching this video, had I been the caller on this channel, I guarantee you 100%, I would have been nowhere near as calm as my Mexican buddy Javier was. Not even fucking remotely close. And honestly, even if I wasn't, they probably would have treated me differently because I was white. And as soon as they say his name
They're
is
racist pieces of
as
shit.
soon as they say his name is Javier, they know. And I'm telling you right now, I would have not acted anywhere near as politely as Javier did. He was respectful and calm and quiet and peaceful. Do this whole
I'd
fucking
listened
phone
to
call.
them.
Exactly. I wouldn't have been. I would have honestly told him to suck my dick.
But that wouldn't get you anywhere though.
But they're being assholes, and assholes need to suck my dick.
I get that part. I I do get it. But I wanted to get somewhere because I wanted to
understand.
point out their hypocrisies.
I understand. They're fucking hypocrites.
And so my mindset was just be cool, be calm, because no matter what they tell you, they're leftists. They're going to be delusional
They
in
are.
this sense.
Why did we shift from a discussion about belief in a God and whether or not those beliefs and how they're formed represent something bad to a discussion about gender and pregnancy?
Here's the thing. It was the same argument. If you believe something that's false, you guys were telling me that no good person that believes in God can be a good person because their beliefs are going to make them think something that there isn't, something that isn't there. And to a point, I get it and I believe, I understand it. But my mom's a great person and she believes in God. Most of the people I know are good people and believe in God. And maybe they do the right thing for the wrong reason. They are good people because they think that God is watching them, and so they control themselves on shit that they do. But they're doing the right shit for the wrong reason. But it's still the right shit. There's a complete difference. There's a disconnect between what you're saying and what you want to explain to me.
I've done
What?
the right thing for the wrong reason. So
Yeah.
I
No.
understand that.
There is. You can do the right thing for the wrong reason. You can do the wrong thing for the right
Wrong-
reason.
Yeah. It goes both ways.
Like, they think they're doing the right thing, but they're not. They're not.
For the wrong reason.
It is for the wrong reason. You teaching a boy that he can be a girl whenever the fuck he wants, just because he puts a skirt on. Imagine just shaving a lion, shaving all his shit, shaving his big ass mane.
Tell him he's a lioness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would that work? He's still a fucking.
He's still the king of the jungle.
Because those
This bitch is already praying to God.
Look at her like this. She's like this. She's like, Lord, help these fucking heathen motherfuckers.
I hope they find Jesus.
They might find Jesus.
Oh my
you.
God, I need to settle down.
If you are the reason that these atheists find Jesus, I'm going to laugh my ass off.
Dude, that would be fucking funny.
And ironic.
Let's do this shit.
things are not remotely in the same fucking ballpark.
I was talking.
They're not beliefs.
They're not
They're
beliefs.
not beliefs. They're not beliefs, Javier. I have been dying to talk. Javier. They are not beliefs.
When she told me that, I was muted. This motherfucker muted me so much, I really couldn't talk. And I said, when she said, I've been dying to talk, and I'm like, go for it, woman. But I was muted through most of this call. Like, when you see me talk, you see my voice kind of come in, not always be there. I let them talk in their times, whenever they had something to say, but they didn't let me talk, even though I didn't talk that much. Guys, I'm going to count, before I upload this video, I'm going to count the seconds I talked to compare to what they said, and they still said a whole bunch of bullshit.
They didn't want you to talk because they're afraid that you might contradict them enough that they wouldn't be able to say anything in rebuttal.
Oh, dude, they were so afraid. This video got deleted from the atheist experience. This video got deleted completely. They did not want their hypocrisies to
public.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm going to post this video, and I'm going to, everybody that comments on the atheist experience, I'm going to post it to them so I can show everybody else how much of a fucking hypocrite both of you motherfuckers are.
Right. Y'all are seeing this video, but you can't even go to their channel and watch it anymore.
You can't.
They don't want you to
you know what I did, guys? You know what I did? So I called them on the fucking phone, and then I went upstairs to my restaurant, and then I have a laptop upstairs, and I recorded this shit live because I knew that they were going to do this. I knew that they were going to, and they did it. If you go look this video up, you cannot find it.
It ain't there.
It's not there. The comments aren't there. Nothing is there.
They're
but you know what? Bitches, you think you're smarter than me? Really?
They just scared as fuck of the mixed rice. That's what's up.
They're scared of fuck. They're scared of fuck of this beaner right here. Right here. Let's continue.
Let's watch.
Do I believe I am a woman? That's a legitimate question. Do I believe I am a woman? Javier?
I know you're.
Do you think? I know I'm a woman. Oh, I know I'm a woman? How do I know I'm a woman? What properties do I have mentally that make me a woman?
A vagina.
Oh, I have a mental vagina? I have a mental vagina, Javier.
Your gender doesn't... Hold on. She asked what properties mentally make me a woman. It's not mental properties that make you a woman. It's your physical properties.
Imagine a zebra thinking he's not a zebra.
It's your vagina, your fallopian tubes, your ability to produce eggs and children.
She looks like she has tickle bitties. She looks like she has...
But you understand what makes you a woman.
I know.
It's not your...
I've never seen her. I've never, ever seen her because I haven't seen the atheist experience in quite a while. So when I called in, I just put the video to record. And I wasn't in the same room. I've never seen... I know about Matt Dillahunty, and I've known about him for a while. But when I did this shit, I heard your voice.
But it's not her mental properties that make her a female. It's her physical properties that make her a female. It's her ability to produce children that make her a female. It has nothing to do with what you feel mentally. Mentally, you could feel like a male, but you could still produce children, and genetically, you're a female. That's what makes you a female. You produce children.
But did you see how I said a vagina?
Yeah,
I sounded like Donald Trump. I didn't want to sound like it.
Grab her by
like,
the pussy.
oh, hold on, wait. Do men have pussies too?
I'm a
Apparently
male.
to them.
Let me check because I don't think I do. I'm pretty sure I have a penis.
I haven't seen it.
Do you need to see it for me to know?
I don't. Just like
I have a
don't.
beard.
I've known
everything.
women with beards. I've known women
That's
with
true.
beards.
I have an Adam's apple.
I've known women. Remember I told you about that woman with an Adam's apple.
Regardless of seeing my dick, I have physical traits of a male.
So does she though. Her voice, she's cute. She's a 7, 6. She's a 6. She's a 6.
We'll give her a 6.5. I haven't seen her naked, so we'll give her 6.5.
It doesn't matter. But she's 100% woman. And here's one thing I said when I was on mute. I said, well, if you're a woman, you have a vagina. That's when I said a vagina. And I also said, but they muted my ass. I said, and if you have a penis, you're a man. I was muted at that point. I was just I wish I would have recorded my phone conversation so you guys don't think I'm full of shit. But I'm presenting you with everything. It was just, it happened. This conversation just happened. And then this nigga just appeared. And then I was like, hey, you want to do a YouTube video with me? With a bunch of delusional atheists. Imagine these atheists think that the earth is flat. They don't believe in God, but the earth is flat. You would just be as wrong if you think
that's
you were
retarded as saying a male can be a female.
It's just as stupid.
You can't be a female. If you're born a male, you are only pretending to be a female no matter how many surgeries you have, because genetically and biologically you are still a male. And I'm sorry if that breaks your tiny little heart and it makes you cry, but I don't honestly give a shit. If you're born with a dick, you're going to be a dude for your entire life, regardless of how many surgeries you have.
He's going emotional. He's going leftist. Let's continue.
Whoa!
Bitch.
I'm conservative.
I'm conservative.
I'm conservative.
You're on the right. Hold on. Whatever it is.
We're going to continue watching the video.
Let's continue.
Can you see my vagina? Do you know if I have a vagina? Oh, I have a mental vagina?
No! You have a physical vagina! It's not a mental vagina! You have a physical vagina! You can have babies, lady! People stick their dick in you and they jizz.
You fuck her.
And you have fallopian tubes and a uterus.
Hold on.
Okay.
Don't get leftist.
I'm not leftist.
Don't get emotional. That's what I'm
I might get emotional, but I'm not leftist.
Hold on. So if you fuck this bitch without a condom,
and she gets pregnant,
you're gonna impregnate her.
Okay.
Now if you fuck Matt Dillahunty 20, 30 million thousand times, whatever the number is,
he's just gonna enjoy it, and there's no babies involved.
Yeah, no matter what happens.
He's gonna
but if
enjoy
you
it.
Fuck this white bitch, she can get
pregnant.
Maybe she's an anomaly that she can't, but most likely
she gonna get pregnant.
Yeah,
and
I don't need
I'm gonna be paying child support for the next 18 years.
Imagine paying child support with this crazy bitch.
Oh my god, fuck!
Imagine fucking her and this being your baby mama.
That's the type of shit that make people want to not live anymore. If she was my baby mama, oh my god. I'd rather be, like, gay and in prison.
But you can go to female prison if you think you're...
If I turn my dick into a vagina or I tell them I identify as a female, then maybe.
Yeah. I mean, if you go to jail in California, you can say you're a chick. You're going to... You can... imagine... Hold on. Before we get back to that video... Before we get back to the video... Just imagine how horrifying it... And this has happened already in California. And they're trying to revoke this shit. But men are going into jail with women.
That's fucked up.
And they're being raped and impregnated.
That's fucked up.
What the fuck? And no matter what anybody says, men are stronger than women. It's not two bitches.
It's genetics.
It's not two bitches duking it out. No, it's a motherfucker raping a chick. And then getting her in jail, though.
I'm going to feel bad if they send me to female prison. I'm going to have to beat a bitch's ass because she's trying to get some dick.
You're going to be the biggest bitch there, though. Even if you're not. Even if there was a big, fat fucking bitch, you're still going to be the strongest one.
That's facts. Fuck Bertha.
Stop talking. I'm frustrated with you right now because right. You're not one. No, it's fine. I'm going to ask him some questions. Here's the problem. This was a Trojan horse for somebody who wants to get transphobic rhetoric on the air, but I really want to make this point.
I can see you. If you have your I can even see a transgender, dude. Like, you don't... Well, sometimes you can pass as a... He's eating my bacon wrapped shrimp.
It's so fucking good, too.
But sometimes you can pass as a woman or as a man, being the different gender, right? But you still can't follow those roles. No matter, even if you think you're whatever you think. Even if the other person thinks you are whatever you think you are.
That's true.
It's biology.
You either have a vagina or you don't.
So what is it? In schools now, do we get rid of biology just because there's transgender, just because we feel that there's people that feel like something else? Do we get rid of biology just because of that? Matt and Shannon? Do we get rid of biology? Don't we have to believe in science, in the truth? What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
I really want to make this point because Javier, I will mute you. So help me.
Anyways, how do we explain biology from that point, though?
You expect me to pour shot with the giant bottle?
I don't know, but how do we talk to people about biology when transgenderism is a thing? And then they interrupted me. Like I said, if you guys ever see me rude, if you guys ever see me try to overtalk, they muted me, but I never try to overtalk. I let them explain their points, but they never let me explain mine. This is the reason why I'm doing this video, because they never let me explain mine. Because I'm a transphobic, racist piece of shit. Salud.
You are. Salud.
And I'm a piece of shit just for not believing someone else's delusion.
Don't test me. Do not mistake my kindness for weakness.
I have seen no kindness from you, cunt face.
What kindness? Like, I been rude?
Bitchy. No, but she's been bitchy the whole time. If you've been polite.
I know, but they don't want to hear my shit, and
because they don't want to be wrong.
It's hard to be. Here's one thing: it's hard to be wrong until you tell yourself so many times that you're wrong that it's so easy. Like, if you tell me I do something wrong, I'll accept it any moment.
If you actually did something wrong.
Yeah, no, like let's say I cheated on my wife. Let's say I cheated on my wife, and my wife catches me.
Okay.
There is no arguing that I was right.
Right, you're wrong in that situation.
Yes.
In this situation, she's trying to say that transgenderism is right, regardless, and there's no way for her to be wrong.
Yes.
But
then when it comes to God, they're like, and these are the type of stuff that make you think a certain way, and society changes because of those thoughts that you have. But then society also changes with the wrong thoughts of these transgenders. Because right now, the only reason I'm doing this shit is because they're teaching this shit in school. If they kept this shit with their prostitution shit out in the streets, and even if they want to do it in public, let's say I see a Mrs. Garrison out in public, I don't care as long as he's not showing his dick, because I got my kid right next to me. But unfortunately, like in Portland, dude, I saw, like, honestly, 20, 30 Mrs. Garrisons in like a little bit, and then they were showing their dicks out and I had Dominic there, but Dominic was so small that
he didn't understand.
Yeah, no, that he wasn't even looking around. He's autistic, so he's always looking down. And so that's when it got to me, though. So, like, where do pedophiles stop? Where does this shit stop? Where I can expose myself, or you guys can do it with a child and not go to jail. Do you guys not view this shit wrong?
Look, because I'm a dude, and I accept the fact that I'm a dude. If I expose myself as a dude, I'm going to jail instantly. But
if you're a transgender, there's a double standard, though.
If my niece goes into a girl's bathroom and a dude goes into a girl's bathroom because he identifies as a female, that's accepted. And I'm going to tell you, that is not accepted by me. And I will probably go to jail if he believes that is acceptable. Because that's not acceptable.
I'm not saying that every transgender is a pedophile.
Neither am I.
I'm not saying that. I'm not going that far. But what I am saying is that every pedophile, at least now, is trying to go transgender so they can have an excuse. Really, in California, this is a fucking law, dude, that if you're 24, you can fuck a 14-year-old. I mean, but this all comes from the transgender movement. These people are reading masturbation books to little fucking kids. Why do you think I moved out of Portland? Because these people... I went to a child's museum. There's a zoo in Portland. I went to a child's museum that's right across the street to take my kid, where they have a whole bunch of shit that rolls, and then that you push, you touch, and then shit goes, and then electricity, whatnot, right? It's interactive shit. Yeah. It's a kid's museum. The motherfucker that was in the cash register, it was basically you, a skinny fucking white dude with a little pom-pom miniskirt, and then with glasses, think he's all fucking hairy fucking legs. And then you guys don't want me to talk about this shit? What the fuck is wrong with you?
You cannot see whether I do or do not have a vagina, Javier. So what your assessment of whether or not I am a woman is not based on that, because you cannot see it.
I've never seen this woman in my life. I've heard of Matt Dillahunty. Way back for years and years and years. I've never heard of this woman, and I assume that she was a woman. I assume that she has a vagina, because if she has a vagina, because she's talking like a woman. Now, what I said in that conversation, which was muted, is that I said, yes, if you have a vagina, you're a woman, and if you have a penis, you're a man. But that got muted out. And that pissed her off even more.
You are basing it on something completely different. You're basing it on a configuration of societal standards and my personal presentation.
Honestly, I never met, like I said, I never knew about her. Her declaration or whatever she wanted to say is irrelevant, because I never saw her until I was editing the video. And never knew about her. But just by listening to her voice, if she would have told me, motherfucker, I have a dick, I would have been like, okay, then you're a male.
Right. But she is attacking you, saying that you're claiming she's a female based off...
And she's mad at that shit.
Yeah, she's mad because you're assuming...
That I got it right, though.
That you're assuming she is a female. But she has all the general, typical characteristics...
I just heard the voice.
...of a female.
Looking at her, like I said,
her face looks like a Karen, but her
face looks like a cunt.
Yeah,
that's
my way. Karen is my way.
No, this
cunt.
Bitch is a cunt.
She is.
No. Karen is beneath
cunt,
her.
Same thing.
No. Karen is one thing. This bitch is a cunt. Let's continue.
Okay.
That is what you're basing it on, along with my self-declaration to you that I am a woman. That is what you are basing it on, and that is not a mistake. And it is not a mistake when a trans person does it. It is not. So if you want to call in here again with your Trojan horse, talking about how a belief that is false is somehow equivalent with knowing who you are, as though you think it's some sort of gotcha. You picked the wrong day and you picked the wrong pony, because I have no tolerance for bigots. Got it?
For this blonde bimbo to call my buddy Javier a bigot, I would like to know, or I would like you to know, that not only am I white, I'm so fucking white that I'm borderline transparent. And every single time I have come into his restaurant, he has treated me like I was his brother, like I was family. And I've sat
And
here,
every other white person that comes in.
exactly. I've sat here and I've seen tons of other white people. And he comes
Well, it's
in.
like 98% of my customers are white.
99%, because
98,
99% of our town
I get
is
people
white.
from Worthington. So 98.
Even 98%, even if it's 98% white, I've sat here tons of times and seen legitimately a restaurant full of white people, and I've seen Javier come out and treat them as if they were his own family and flesh and blood. So for this lady who doesn't even know him to call him a bigot or a racist is completely fucked up, because I'm so pale, I'm transparent, and because the majority of his customers are so pale, they are transparent.
Have you seen people when they come in hug me?
Exactly. He is a Mexican restaurant in a exclusively white Republican neighborhood. And he treats...
You guys are racist, though.
He treats everyone, regardless of their skin color, as if they are his brother, as if they were his family. This lady can suck my dick for that, because I take that personally offensive, because I come in here and he treats me like I'm family. And me
Didn't we have my son's birthday party?
We did.
We did.
It was amazing.
Everybody was white, though, except my wife. And
exactly. We had his son's birthday party here.
It was like 20, 30 people.
And the only the only Mexican people here were him, his wife, and his child. Everyone,
both of them, because Evelyn was here too.
Evelyn was here.
And Dominic was here too. And so it's
Evelyn
four
and
of
Dominic.
us.
So there's four Mexicans in a sea of white people, and everyone treated him as if he was family, and he treated everyone else as if they were family. And guess what? They were all fucking white. He's as far from a racist or a bigot that I could possibly imagine. So anyone who thinks that can suck my donkey dick.
No, I not at all. I wasn't trying to get there. This is why I asked this specific question, because I mean.
Okay, so do you understand a little bit better then? Because you need to stop making the false equivalence that believing something that is false is the same in any way, shape, or form as somebody knowing who they are. You don't get to decide that.
I am Mexican, right? I cannot say I'm white, I'm black. I can't say I'm a lot of stuff I'm not.
You don't get it. You don't get it.
Actually, I do get it. I'm doing a video with the transgender that isn't how could I put it? Isn't aligned with a transracial. Because basically the transgender says, well, this transracial is just making a mockery out of our shit. But the only ones who are making a mockery out of their shit is the same transgender. I don't believe it. And like I said, I'm fine. I'm fine with you guys being whatever you want to be. But why sexualize kids?
Then, Javier, you do not get it. You didn't listen to a word that I said because you're trying to make another false equivalence.
I listened to every word you said. I was so calm, so patient that I wanted you to explain everything. I let you listen. That I don't understand your bullshit. It's a different thing.
Yeah. Whether or not you're Mexican is a statement of fact. But race, like gender, is a social construct.
Hold up. Race is not a social construct. Either you're born black or you're not. Or you're born Mexican or you're not.
Social construct.
Race is not a social construct.
I know everybody that's coming in illegal would like to believe that, but no,
it's not a social construct. That's fucking retarded. That's one of the most retarded things I've ever... Hey, look, YouTube, I just want y'all to know that I officially now identify as Mexican because I have a Mexican friend.
And you drink tequila.
And that's acceptable because it's a social construct. And because he says that's okay. That's fucking retarded.
But no, he's going to contradict himself. Hold on, because he's going to contradict himself on that argument.
Play the video.
Going.
Let's go.
Ethnicity is not a social construct other than we are pointing to groups and determining how much you fit into there.
You cannot go to a doctor and be like, I'm tired of being Mexican. I want to be white.
Michael Jackson did that shit.
That was bullshit. I can't go to a doctor and be like, I'm white, but I want to be Mexican. You were born what you are. It is what it is, and you can't change that. No difference than you can change your gender.
So this is why your distraction. You see, first of all, you say you're not trying to get there. I don't believe you, and Shannon doesn't believe you, because you came in with a really simple thing about belief. And belief, by the way, is the acceptance of a proposition as true. And so you could say, here's a proposition. Shannon is a woman. Shannon believes that proposition is true. And you would be completely correct.
No, wait. Whether Shannon believes it or not, if she was born with a vagina, she is a woman.
She's a woman. Yeah.
She's a woman.
100%.
I don't care what she believes. She's still a woman.
100%.
And yet you're not talking about gender or gender identity.
Do you have a birth certificate?
Yeah.
On your birth certificate,
It says sex.
it says sex. What does your sex say on your birth
Male.
Oh! You mean genetically and biologically, you're a male from birth?
That fucking doctor was so much of a bigot
What
that
a-
he put that
what a sexist.
he did not let me choose my gender.
How fucked up is that?
That doctor was fucking, even though I came out of a C-section, the doctor knew what he was doing. The doctor
Labeled you as a male inappropriately. That's unfair.
Dude.
Oh my god.
Dude.
You should be a female. Where are your titties at?
Matt, can you explain this one?
Matt, why isn't he a female? I'm so confused right now. I thought for sure that he'd be able to pick his own gender, despite the fact that he was born with a dick.
But I don't pick my gender. I am what I am, and I
No,
go with
no.
it.
But
I'm a Mexican. Like, check this out, dude.
Oh, according to
I
him,
am a Mexican male that has a family. So what do I have to do? Since I'm Mexican in the United States, I have to work so I can provide for my family, and that is all I need to do.
but according to him, you should be able to tell yourself that you want to be a white female.
Imagine me going to the
Not Christian,
Hold on, wait.
but a white female.
No, hold on. Just imagine me getting pissed off because I go into the or even Mrs. Olympia challenge and
As a
I don't
male.
get chosen. No, hold on. I don't get chosen as the sexiest bitch on the universe.
That's sexism.
Isn't it?
It is.
That's what I'm thinking. That I'm hearing this shit, and because I don't believe something that isn't true, I'm a fucking bigot.
No, because that's separate from believing a proposition. This is about understanding and knowing how one feels about one's identity and how one wants to express it. This is not the same with regard to whether or not you happen to be genetically related to people that fit into a category of Hispanics. It's just not.
Oh, it's exactly the same. I mean, I can't identify.
No, sir.
No, it's not. Unless you're a racist who thinks that there's a confluence of things that are affiliated with your race that compile who you are as a part of that race. Like a gender identity is something that there is a societal affiliate with. Is there something that there's a societal affiliate with that it is true to say about somebody who is a specific race? Because the moment that you say that, you are going into racist propaganda.
Mike, is this white bitch telling me that
you're
I'm going
racist?
into
Racist
racial propaganda?
That's the false equivalence.
No. I'm not. It's exactly the same thing.
It is not exactly the same thing.
Here, I'm being incredibly zen today and will continue to be. And I want to give you the best possible answers. I swear to God, if you say it's the same thing one more time, I will curse you out and hang up on you. So let's avoid that. And I suggest that you call in to the Transatlantic Call-In Show next Saturday and talk to Katie and Arden about this subject, because then you will get not only the same, an improved response over Shannon and myself, but you will get it directly from people who are trans rather than listening to a couple of cis people talking about this.
Yeah.
And since you're marching around with such monumental ignorance, both about the nature of belief and about the nature of gender and race, I'm going to save you from embarrassing yourself and being ripped apart by Shannon and the people in the chat. And I'm going to go on to another caller.
Hold on, wait.
You said you're walking around with monumental ignorance about gender and race? Look, hold on. Let me ask you something.
I know I'm Mexican.
What
male.
race are you?
I'm a beaner.
You're a beaner. Okay. What gender are you?
I'm male.
Oh my God. You're a male beaner? So you're
Hold
not
on. No,
You're not
I'm a
ignorant.
white. I'm a white female.
Oh, so you are ignorant about your gender and race?
No, I'm a white female.
Oh, so you're not ignorant, but
I'm a white female.
Look,
I am a white female.
If you're not familiar with how to reach out and find the Transatlantic Call-In Show, send me an email. I'm sure my girlfriend would love to talk to you. Sorry, honey.
I lost my zen.
Oh, and that wasn't for Shannon. That was for her.
I lost my zen.
It's okay. We've got Nick. Oh, wait. I apologize. Nick, we'll get right to you. Nick will be next. I completely forgot because there's a bump here for a message. In addition to all the other things that we've linked out and everything else, one of my new favorite parts of every weekend, apart from getting to interact with you guys, is when we take a look at all the other things that have been happening on the Atheist Experience Network.
So they hung up on me because they didn't like the questions. Like I said, at the end of the video, I'm going to count how many seconds I was actually, because it was seconds. It wasn't a minute. It wasn't even a minute. And these people got triggered. These atheist people got triggered. They couldn't even tell me what a man is or what a woman is without getting offended. But hold on. So they hung up on me, and then they went into a commercial break for like 2 minutes, and then I still want you to see these people triggered because they're still talking about me. Watch. They're still talking like after the commercial.
And then to the other stuff, and actually most of those I actually got to see live, even though I've had a wild and busy week. Yeah, and now I pretty much guarantee you that. Like, I'm going to bet money that I don't appear in any clips for the Atheist Experience for the next couple of months. Like, I'm pretty sure Shannon Fire is going to be clipped out next week. And it's awesome.
I just lose it when people are so... Oh, I need to be better. I should be better. I'll get Zenner.
Awesome, and everybody loves it. And you did the right thing. Anyway, we've kept...
Hold on. This is where you need to be better. Yeah. I mean... If it hurts you so much to be factual, you should not be on this show. You want to tell people facts, but it's the facts that you believe in? Really? Is this how we're going to do this shit? Like, if I believe it, it's true. But why can't we apply that same logic to theist people? Why can't we say, why can't we say, if as much as this man believes he's a woman, why can't I believe you that you believe in a God?
That's fair.
I mean, we're all going crazy, aren't we? We're not going based on logic?
Logic went out the window years ago.
Now, guys, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to have my own channel. If you like this video between me and this white motherfucker, if you liked it, we're going to open up a new channel. What's it going to be called?
I like mixed rice. What do you like? You like brown rice and what?
White rice.
Brown rice and white rice.
Or white rice and brown. Whatever the name is.
I like mixed
We're
rice.
racist as shit towards each other.
Shut up, Beaner.
And this is how I can tell you racism isn't real. Because it doesn't matter.
Because he's Mexican and I'm white.
It doesn't matter what people think of me.
Hey, look. Brown rice, white rice, mixed rice.
So we might do some shit like this.
Let us know in the comments if you like mixed rice.
Now, first of all, let me know what you think about these delusional motherfuckers too. I'll be making another video in Spanish because I do both. Right. But I want people in Spanish also to understand how delusional other people can be.
My Spanish isn't great enough to like be in a cohesive video with him. Like I know a little bit, but not enough.
You'll be like, okay, puto.
Yo entiendo y hablo poquito de español porque aprendo mucho
de
amigos, pero todo tengo mucho que aprender.
We're out, you sons of bitches.
Mixed rice!
We're out.
Mixed rice!
We're out. Fuck you.